Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm out here today on my day off. We're up here in Springfield at Buddy's Auto Salvage again. Well, it's actually on the outskirts of Republic, Missouri. Just if you're going west out on West Sunshine of Springfield, heading towards Republic to the west. But anyway, we decided we hadn't been out here for a few months. We wanted to see what type of stuff they got new in, or if it maybe might be the same old stuff. But we decided to start over on the car side of the auto salvage and all the Dodge, Chrysler, and Plymouth section. So we got a lot of stuff out here. We got the old Plymouth minivans, V6. Got a lot of Dodge Magnums, vans, PT Cruisers. We got some when the new Challenger or new Dodge Chargers came out, I guess it would be the second generation or third generation, whatever. Probably the third. Anyway, you know, with the 5.7 Magnum, stuff like that. Anyway, you never know what you'll find out here. You know, we just, I think the three oldest vehicles we come across, because Mom's out here somewhere, she's checking stuff out. We got these two, it's either Cudas or Challengers from the 70s over here. Yeah, this one is a slant 6 car, because you can tell by I'm pretty sure by this K-frame. Well, maybe not. This looks more like a, well, I think that is a slant 6, possibly. Anyway, still has the K-frame, but down here it looks like it's got an actual V8 K-frame to go with it. But still got some good, I mean, some parts that are still salvageable off of it. I mean, it hasn't been totally picked clean, but you know, some good body panels, some stuff, some odds and ends, you know. But looks like somebody tried to attempt to cut off the entire roof to take it. But and then you got this one over here that's in, well, I guess you could say about the same shape. Does got the back roll down window, air conditioned by Chrysler Corporation. So this is a factory air conditioning car. There's either a standard or automatic stick on the floor. It's got some odds and ends in here. And it don't have much left of the front end. One torsion bar. But yeah, there's this. Yeah, like I said, this would be, you know, somebody's needing a rear roll down glass or some body panels. This would be a place for sheet metal out of the floor or something. That would definitely be, I don't know, because they say you can't bring any torches, stuff like that, but I don't know how they would work it, but you might have to end up just using a hacksaw or something. I don't know. But anyway, or it might not just be worth it at all to mess with any of that stuff. But so yeah, you'll never know what you come across. And then, like I said, you know, we got some. I've seen a few Dodge trucks and Dodge Chargers and stuff out here with the 5.7 Magnums in them. You know, that's come get a Magnum engine and put it in a project. But I think the other oldest vehicle we found out here, oh, sorry, bird, scared the crap. Oh, look right here, bird's got a nest right there in plain view, robin. So anyway, trying to remember where that car was. I think it's down over here. Stand by. Yeah, see, like we got several Dodge Chargers over here, Dodge Avengers. You never know what you're gonna find. And down here, if somebody's looking for parts for their, I believe it's an Aspen or possibly a Volare, but it looks more like an Aspen. Right here next to this Dodge Magnum. It's got fairly decent, well, the bumpers, it's kind of a couple got a rusted out spots. Still got great taillight lenses, back glass. If you need panels or a door, front glass, side glass, seats, Corinthian leather interior, like Mr. Audubon said. But fenders, it still has a slant 6 in it, and I think it probably had the Super 6 in it because the intake and the exhaust manifold's gone. But yeah, it's got a lot of good parts in. They're pretty reasonable here at Buddy's. Factory air conditioning car. But anyway, I'll catch up with you in a minute. I gotta go find where my mom took off to. I tried yelling at her name. I didn't hear her, so I found Mom. She was over there looking at some other stuff on the other side. Here she is. But now we gotta head almost clear over to the opposite side to where all the Dodge trucks from the 70s, 80s, 90s, vans, Dodge Ram vans, and Jeeps and stuff are at. So let's see here. Okay, well, we made it to the other side. So like I said, over here, well, there's a lot of these trucks that still have the 318 and 360 Magnums in them. So, and so is the Dodge Ram vans, Dodge Dakotas. There's all kinds of stuff. Durangos over here. If you remember last time from the last video, this is the engine that I dissected to get them 302 heads off of. And it looks like somebody's been back to take the transmission out of this truck because now the engine's falling completely backwards. So, yeah, but there's like look at this windshield, perfectly good windshield, side windows, vent windows, stuff like that. Still a lot of good stuff out here, but yeah, drive shaft, all kinds of different stuff, radiators, and kick down linkage. So here's another Dodge from the 80s. I'm pretty sure this is 80s because it looks like a decent hood. This looks like somebody went over this whole entire truck with a, looks like house paint, Smurf blue house paint, and a roller or a paintbrush. I mean, it's, like I said, donor parts. Still got the, looks like a 8 1/4, yeah, or a 9 1/4, and then it's got extensions to like kind of like a lift kit, as you can see. But yeah, lots of odds and ends. We're just looking to see if they added anything new out here, and you never know. Sometimes they crush stuff. Sometimes they get a few new items in. So, but anyway, yeah. So we're over here, clear over here on the west side of the salvage yard, and I found a Nova shoved back over here in the corner. It's a 6-cylinder car, but it's still got some salvageable pieces off of it. And then a couple Dodge Ram vans over here, a Dodge Ram truck, big semi. See, this one's got the Magnum in it, or the Hemi. And then this is probably just got a V6 or a V8 Magnum in it. But yeah, we thought we'd come over here. Now we got all this stuff over here in this section is Nissans. Looks like some odds and ends. Ford vans. And we're going to be heading back through over to where all the Dodge stuff is here in the middle. But yeah, they also they'll go and pick the parts for you, but that'll cost you. They also have a parts counter. You can go in there in that same spot and you can buy rims, any size rims. They use a lot of these old stock rims to prop the vehicles up off the ground so you can get the transmissions and stuff out of them, and they weld all that. Look, I found a perfectly good impact socket on the ground. 1/2-inch drive. I can't quite make out what size socket that is, but we'll look at it later. Here you go. Alright. Yeah, it's a little toasty out here today. The breeze isn't blowing like it should be, so it makes you kind of sweat a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of Jeep XJs out here too, so there's a lot of good parts. I think there's still a few Dodge Dakotas, early Dakotas, 80s and 90s in here too. But haven't really seen anything new yet. Some of these vehicles had one guy that's a YouTuber that I met at Mocan. He was out here. I forgot how long ago, but he was checking some of these trucks, these old Dodge trucks from the 80s, 70s, and 80s, and one of them had a slant 6 in it with headers, and so he was able to rob the headers off it and got them for little and almost nothing. So that's where I got that 489 case for my 8 3/4 rear end out of here. It was out of a 3/4 ton Dodge from the like a 78 Dodge pickup, flatbed pickup. I got that third member with the 391 gears peg leg for I think it was 150 bucks. So yeah, you can, if you just look around, you can usually find some pretty good stuff. But anyway, that's the end of this tour. So we're me and Mom's starting to get hot. The breeze is picking up now. Imagine that, as we're leaving, the breeze starts picking up over here. But we got some other stuff to go take care of here in Springfield today before we head back home. And but until next time, stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed the video, and weather permitting and work schedule permitting, etc., etc. We'll be having more videos before too long. Until next time.